upper 2015 division against Unreal South. We got 1:22 left in the warm-up clock.
So yeah, so she's in the division between Baylor and Maroon. Okay. Riley's in the Maroon, so she's in there's like a wellness division. She plays up in like the second one. Okay. And then Bailey's in.
Is it kind of 13s, 14s, 15s, 16s in general, or general? But they move kids up and down, yeah.
Like, there's a few 15s who are playing and there's a few 16s who are playing in 15.
Which obviously,
and then Bailey's division, I think, is all 13s and a few young 12s.
Okay.
I think.
Because the kids I know for her are all 14s except for one more leaders of 13.
And so there'll be a few, like there's a girl, there's probably a girl from Lakeville who's a 13 who's going to be in that group, I would guess.
Is that Roberts?
Yeah. There's a couple others, probably. It's not many though.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
It's fun. I mean, anyone who asks me about it, ultimately I just think like, it is a better warm-up before tryouts than you'll get doing pre-association. Like,
and we'll do both.
You're going to be playing against, high level, pretty talented kids. And
I'm excited about it.
Send out the link?
I sent out the link, yeah.
All right, we're live.
All right, we're live here. We got kids picking up the pucks here before the game, but earlier it was a little bit of a rough go for Blades. We met a tough SDP Elite opponent, lost 8-1. Boys have still had a good attitude afterward, and we went out, we had some tacos. Hopefully they are ready for game number 2. It's definitely noticeable that this Unreal team is likely all kids that are a year older. So that'll be a good experience for our boys. Playing some 2015s. This time we got Lewis starting out in the net. We got, let's see, Easton, Gabe, and Wyatt at forward, and Declan's going to be back with Shay Connolly to start at D, so it looks like we've made a switch. Looks like Shay's on D this game. I assume that means Riley is playing forward. And we are live. The puck is on the ice. Face-off won by Blades. Picked up in the defensive zone by Shay Connolly. He swings it over to Declan. Declan tries to swing it up to Wyatt. Gets tipped by an Unreal player. Declan tries to chip it out. It's tipped again. This time blocked by Easton, but held in by Unreal, who does a nice job centering it. But Wyatt steps up. Easton comes in to support. He has the puck. Easton tries to make a pass over to Gabe. Gets knocked down by the skate of the Unreal player. And we are now, looks like an off. Is that an offsides? Or did I miss something? Got the referee talking to the scorers box, but not sure what that discussion was about, but looks like it's just an offsides. Face off, one back to Wyatt. Shea comes in, picks it up, tries to chip it up forward through the neutral zone. Picked up by the Unreal defenseman. Wyatt with the forecheck. Knocks it off his stick, it's loose. Now Declan steps up, but the Unreal player does get the puck in the zone. Now Wyatt on the side wall here comes over to battle for it. He has the puck for a second. Now it's back in the high slot on the stick of Unreal with a shot. Saved by Lewis. Lewis had that far post protected. And the Blades will change lines. Now we've got Riley at center with Macklin and Paul. We got Jackson Smith and Michael on D. Face off won by Unreal. A battle there. Michael steps up, does a really nice job, takes it away. Now Riley steps up, grabs the puck with momentum, enters the zone. Had 3 Unreal players in front of her, but the Blades hold it in for a second. Now Paul lost it. Now Unreal has it. They chip it deep, but Michael goes back, slaps at the puck. Unreal has it though and tries to center it. They get a shot. Lewis, nice pad save. Riley senses trouble, swings it around the back of the net where there's no danger. And now we're going back and forth. Retrieved by Michael. Makes a move to the inside. He's got a little bit of space. Makes a pass over to Macklin. Macklin makes a move. He gets it out of the defensive zone where he's met by a couple white jerseys. Unreal brings it back in. Michael knocks it off their stick before they have a chance to get any sort of shot. Now we got a battle behind the net. Riley, Michael, 3 white jerseys. Centered and passed by Unreal. Shot. Glove save by Lewis. That was going to be either in the back of the net or off that near post, but Lewis made sure we didn't have to find out. Flashed the leather. Now we got a face-off with Reed Zumbach, with Jackson Arian and Hudson on the wings. And now we got Weston and Bennett Kopeski on D. Weston goes down, does a Superman dive, but then gets back up. Unreal player skates it around the back of the net and sees his defenseman. Shot blocked by Bennett Kopeski. He comes out of there with the puck, but loses it trying to exit the zone at the blue line. Shot by Unreal is deflected to the corner by Weston. Puck up the near wall, met by 3 Blades players. Oh, back to the Unreal player. He takes a shot and goes top right corner. Lewis had his glove up and he just barely missed it. (1-0). First goal for Unreal South. 12-12 left in the first period. Good opportunity for the White, and they took advantage of it. Face off, won by Unreal. Reed came over, good pressure, good angle. Knocked him off the puck. Bennett tries to get it out, he does. Now Hudson steps up, had it for a second, we got to take it away. Great back check, gets it back. Chips it through the neutral zone, where it's picked up by an Unreal player. He throws it back to the neutral zone. Bennett picks it up. Bennett chips it to Jackson, who chips it to Reed. Now we got a little bit of back and forth battle. Bennett back to Reed. Reed tries to hit Hudson, just misses him, but he gets into the zone. Hudson on the chase with a much bigger skater in front of him. Hudson goes down, does a little spin around on his butt. Puck shoots up to the defenseman, Weston, who throws it towards the net. Reed picks it up, takes a shot, and it flutters into the goalie's glove. 11:24 left in the first period. Easton, Hansen out for the draw. Battle won by the white team. Wyatt steps up, gets beat from behind the net, but then he back checks and takes it away from Unreal for a second. Here we are coming the other direction. We've got a white jersey entering the zone. Declan tries to angle him to the corner. He forces him behind the net. Player fans on his pass or shot attempt. Not sure what that was. Now Shea throws it out of the defensive zone into the neutral zone. Now the white team regroups, and they're entering with Wyatt as a back checker. He steps up. They try to center it. They make a pass to the low circle, but it's missed. Thrown out in front. Rebound attempt missed by White. Shot from way up high, blocked by a couple players. Declan kicks it to the sidewall. Gabe comes in to support. He gets taken down. Easton there, Gabe there. 2 white jerseys, 4-man battle. Gabe from his knees tries to bat it to Shea. Puck ends up in front of the net. Shot wide. We got a white jersey. We got Declan. Declan falls down. Easton there. Puck thrown out front and missed. All right, thrown out front again, this time picked up by Declan, and he loses it with a white player immediately on him. Declan chips it to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to exit. It gets squirted over to Shea, who loses it. Now there's a white jersey, and Declan still there. Declan's trying to angle him off. He makes a centering pass, shot, and a score. The Unreal team made a pass from the right side over to the left side. They got a shot. The puck kind of fluttered in the air, and ultimately, loose change rolled into the net. (2-0) Unreal. 9:40 left in the first. Great play by Macklin on the back check there. Takes it away from the white jersey. He gets taken down, but he does sweep the puck out of the zone. White goes to regroup. White player makes a miss. Makes a good pass. This time it's saved and quickly covered by Lewis. 9:18 left. Michael has the puck, throws it up the wall to Macklin. Unreal player tries to skate it through, but here's Riley. Riley beats him to the puck. She's got a breakaway. She comes in. She shoots. Bar down goal. Nice shot by Riley. What a beautiful goal. What a hustle play, too. Just a loose puck in the neutral zone, and she ran it down. We got a 2-1 game. 8:50 left in the first period. Battle in the neutral zone. Back check by Reed. Knocks it off their stick. Bennett sweeps it to the wall. Now it's thrown out front. Weston Morsbeck has it. He goes behind the net. Throws it up to the far wall. It's thrown back out front. Misses the net. Weston retrieves it again. Chips it up to Jackson Arian. Jackson gets tripped as he tried to play the puck, but no call. A little bit of a battle here in the near dot. We got Jackson Arian, we got Bennett Kapaski, we got Hudson Dodge, and one white jersey. So 3 blades. Ultimately, to win the battle, here comes Jackson. He chips it up the wall, tries to chip it to himself. Might hit the ref on the way, but now it's in the other end of the ice. It's retrieved by a white jersey. He goes around the back of the net with a little bit of pressure from Reed. There's Hudson, and he picks it up on the far wall. He gets hooked. They'll call center, tries to center it. But White chips it back up, and they get it out of the zone. It's loose in the neutral zone. Bennett Kopeski will pick it up. Soft chips it to himself. And then he chips it over to Reed Zumbach, who makes a drive in the net. Reed, just before he could get a shot off, the back checker caught him. Now Reed tries to center it, gets it taken away. And here comes White on a 1-on-2, a 2-on-2. Shot off the post. Thrown again towards the net. And it's played out of the zone. No icing, as I think White actually threw that one out of the zone. Hudson moving like a rocket. Oh, their bodies flying everywhere. Well, White tries to throw it up and out, and they do. Shea's there to pick it up. He makes a move. He dumps it in. White retrieves. Recognizes he's got a teammate on the other side of the ice. Now it's Easton on the back check, angles him off. Declan's there to try to help out, but they get it centered, and they get a shot, and they score. A smart pass with the backhand, blind pass, lucky pass. I'm not sure what it was, but the kid was there, and he quickly shot and finished. 3-1, 6:42 left in the first. Easton out there to take the draw. He wins it forward. Gabe jumps up, but then loses it in the white skates. And here comes Unreal. Back check by Easton, knocks it off their stick. They tried to throw it out front. Center it, missed down by the net, but picked up by the defenseman. Great block shot by Wyatt Leno. Now goes from blocking the shot to the forecheck. And he causes a turnover right in front of the net. Almost gets a shot. Tries to center it, but loses it. Now he does. Oh, it switched through the paint. Goalie kicked it just out of harm's way. Now we got Gabe trying to knock the puck off the stick. He loses the tire. And we got a shot from out the point, slap shot, blocked out front by Shea. Right back to the kid, though. He's going to get another shot. This time it's a wrister. Knocked down in front, picked up by Declan, who recognizes he has a little bit of space. Tries to chip it up to Easton, but doesn't get there. All right, back on Declan's stick. He retreats the other way. He hits Easton. Easton, return pass quickly to Declan, who recognizes he's got Easton up ahead. White throws it back. Declan retrieves it again. Uses his D partner to help him out. Now Shea tries to chip it up. Looks like it might be icing. And there's the whistle. Didn't try to throw it all the way down there. He tried to throw it more in the neutral zone, but just a little too hot on that pass. But danger was coming, so not the worst play. 5:16 left in the first period. Riley on the draw. She wins it. Over to Macklin, but then White steps up and grabs it. So they swing it out to the right D. They take a shot from way out. And they score. Just a heavy wrist shot that stayed on the ice, and I don't think Lewis saw that one. I think there was some traffic in front. And we got a quick 4-1 game here with Unreal South in the lead. All right, face off. Battled around here in front of me in the neutral zone. Chipped up the ice by the Blades, picked up by White. And here comes the Unreal team again. There's a good play by Michael, knocks it off their stick. Michael knocks it off another kid's stick. Now we got Michael and Macklin on a 2-on-1. Michael makes a good pass, and they called him for being offsides. That was really close. Michael might have been just an inch ahead of him, but it was really close. So now we'll have a neutral zone draw. Face off, won by Riley. Paul came over, picked it up, swings it over to Michael. Michael senses trouble. He swings it over to Jackson. Jackson recognizes that Macklin's up the ice. Macklin has it. Gets knocked off his stick. There comes Riley to support. Jackson gets his stick on it, tries to get it out of the zone. Now White's got it out in the dangerous area again. They make a pass. Shot. Lewis save. Kicked away from the paint by Jackson. Back to their D again, this time blocked by Michael. Good job blocking shots, but right back on their stick. Nice save by Lewis as they get a quick shot. Now we got a battle behind the net. We got Riley, we got Jackson, we got a white jersey. Now the white guy walks out front. Out front, centers it, and they tap it in. We had two good forecheckers, but their player escaped the two forecheckers and just walked right to the paint. Found his teammate, and we got a 5-1 game. 3:50 left in the first. Face off won by Unreal. They try to center it. They miss the pass out front. Another centering pass knocked away by Weston out front. Shot from way out. Saved by Lewis. Now Unreal's trying to walk to the slot again. This time they hit Reed in his skates. Reed passes it up to Hudson, just misses him. And all the Blades get it out, but it will be icing unless they waved it off as the puck started to slow down. Now we got Hudson on the forecheck, as well as Reed. Weston came over here in the neutral zone, knocked it away. This white team's moving the puck really well, and we're chasing a little bit. But white tries to go through the middle of the ice. They've met a couple Blades players. Puck chipped in right on net. Saved by Unreal. 11-0 zone draw. Unreal 5, Blades 1, 2:36 left in the first. Face-off controlled by Unreal. They're driving in. They went around a couple players. While they try to make a pass up. Wyatt's there. He gets the puck out of the defensive zone. He goes down. We have bodies on the ice in front of me. But White comes out of there with the puck. They try to center it. Gabe steps up, knocks it away. He gets knocked down. And I think looks like we got a hook. So Gabe drew a penalty. And Blades will go on the power play. 2:06 left in the first. There's maybe an opportunity to get one back. Face off one by Easton. Over to Wyatt. Takes a shot. Goalie. Hit his glove and then it fell in the paint, but luckily he had his buddies there to help him out. Easton gets a shot, but it's blocked. White tries to throw it out. Gabe holds it in. Gabe takes a shot. Wyatt tried to tip it out front. Goalie saved it. And now White gets it out. Declan retrieves it in the neutral zone. He recognizes Shea's open. He hits him. Shea makes a move to the inside. He chips it up to Gabe, who makes a really nice pass up to Easton. Easton blocks the Unreal's attempt to get it out of the zone. And another attempt to get it out, and they do. Puck's out here in the neutral zone. Chipped up the ice, retrieved all the way down on the other end of the ice by Declan. Declan hits Wyatt. Wyatt tries to pass it, hits some skates, it's back deep again. Declan goes and picks it up on the back wall. He gets it taken away. Now Unreal has it, but they lose it. Easton sees Gabe up front. Now Gabe has a breakaway with Easton trailing. Gabe makes a move, takes a shot. Easton on the rebound and he scores! Nice play. Gabe getting the puck to the net. Easton trailing, great rebound. We got a 5-2 game with the power play goal. 51 seconds left in the first period. Nice play, Blades. Riley wins the faceoff. Back to Jackson Smith, who chips it. Tries to chip it to Macklin, but it hits a White player's skate. Now they chip it in. Riley on the back check goes and retrieves it. She goes behind the net. She tries to go wide. She gets knocked down and draws a penalty. We're going to have another Blades power play. She's a tough kid. She bounces back. She's ready to go. 30 seconds left in the first, so power play will continue into the second if we don't capitalize quickly. Riley tries to center it. Misses. Jackson Smith retrieves it. He takes a shot towards the net. It gets blocked. And now Unreal has it, and they are coming up the ice, but Riley on the back check takes it away. Michael has it. He spins around. He's moving up the ice. He sees Macklin. He chips it forward. Macklin tries to make a move. He gets it knocked away. Michael has it. 3 seconds left in the period as we're going to be heading to the bench for the end of the period. It's 5-2 Unreal. We got 90 seconds left in our power play when we return to action. I'll have to shoot him a congrats text later. Working good over there? All right, we're back for the second period. Got a minute 30 left on the power play. Hopefully the Blades can capitalize. We're going to need one here. Trailing 5-2 after a difficult first period. Face off won by Unreal. They throw it up the ice, but Jackson Arian intercepts it, chips it in. The Unreal defenseman throws it up the ice. No icing because they are shorthanded. Bennett Kopeski goes and picks it up behind the net. He makes a man miss. And now he's coming up the ice with a little bit of speed. He was looking for a teammate, but missed him, and we're going to have an icing. We got a minute 3 left on the power play. Haven't been able to set up yet and create any good chances. We got Reed taking the draw here. Puck squirts to the right defenseman for Unreal in their zone, who chips it deep, or Weston retrieves it. He chips it around the ice. And Unreal throws it towards the net, misses wide, or it's retrieved on the other side by their right wing, who throws it out front. Or throws it out in the net, I should say, saved by Lewis. Now we got a player dancing over here with the puck. Hudson took it away for a second. Shot on net again, saved by Lewis. This time the right defenseman takes a shot and he fans. And now Hudson has it with some speed. Sees Reed ahead of him. Reed didn't have any momentum, but he chipped it in deep. Now Jackson on the forecheck with Reed there. Reed grabs it. Jackson comes in to support, but runs into Hudson. Now Bennett Kopeski steps up, recognizing they needed help. And now Unreal throws it down. And with 3 seconds left in the penalty kill, there's no icing. Shea goes to retrieve it, but he blows a tire. Unreal walks out front, and Lewis makes the initial save. And then we got a penalty called. It looks like roughing on Bennett Kopeski for clearing out the white jersey in front of his goalie. Now we go straight from the power play to the penalty kill. We couldn't take advantage of that one. Maybe we can find a way to get a shorthanded goal instead. Easton on the draw. Wins the draw over to Gabe. Gabe chips it to Declan. Declan tries to throw it out, but hits the right defenseman, who swings over the left defenseman, who takes a shot. Saved by Lewis. Nice glove save. Knocks it down. Now Gabe tries to throw it out, but he swings it over to their left defenseman, who takes a shot. Saved again by Lewis. Now Easton has it. Easton tries to clear it. Left defenseman got his glove up, knocked it down, and kept it in. Now Declan goes over to the far wall. Tries to battle, but is beat. And they walk out front, and there's a loose puck. Unreal trying to walk in for a shot, but it's knocked away by Gabe. Now they throw it in front again. This time it's knocked down by Easton. Left defenseman for White chips it in. Shea Connolly's back there to pick it up. Now he's got a little bit of space. He tries to carry it up, chips it into the neutral zone, where Unreal has it, and now they're coming back in again. They come in, they take a shot. Nice glove save by Lewis, knocks it down, picked up by Declan. Declan tries to chip it out, doesn't quite get there. Chip back in by Unreal. Battle by Gabe and Declan. Declan has it. Declan wins the first battle. Now he's got a one-on-one. He's got some space. He recognizes didn't have room, tried to go wide. Easton comes over and picks it up. And now here comes Unreal going the other direction again. Declan looks like he's tired. He's at the end of his shift, but they got an icing call from UNRL. .11:48 left in the second period of a 2-5 game. .27 seconds left on the Benekapesky penalty. UNRL driving up the wall here. Riley runs him off the puck. Here they come back the other way. Riley defending again. Wyatt steps up, knocks it away. UNRL makes a nice pass down to the right wing, or left wing, who takes a shot, saved by Lewis. Jackson comes over and tries to retrieve it, chips it up the wall, and we got the puck out with the support from Wyatt. Got a whistle here. Oh, I believe the puck popped up in the air and landed in Wyatt's breezers. So that led to the whistle. Face-off, won by Riley over to Wyatt. Wyatt loses it at center ice. UNRL's coming back this direction. Jackson steps up. Now we run into a couple people. Bodies are going down. UNRL player walks out front, throws it to the right side. Shot knocked down before it got to the net. UNRL picks it back up, though. They go behind the net where they meet Riley and Michael. Now Jackson comes in there. We got 3 jerseys for each side battling behind the net. UNRL walks up front again. Chips it up. Slap shot. Saved by Lewis. Pretty physical battle there behind the net. Kids are working. Riley will take the draw between Macklin and Paul with Weston and Benekapesky. We're back at full strength behind her. Face off. Pushed forward by White to the corner, retrieved by White. Met by a couple blades, but their lefty swings it over to their right wing, who takes a shot. Another glove save by Lewis. We'll redo that face-off from the same spot. This time it's picked up by Riley after she took the draw. But it's thrown towards the net by the defenseman. Kicked wide. Retrieved by Paul. Thrown up the left side. Retrieved by their right D, who swings it to their lefty, who falls down trying to take a shot. Puck ends up deep. Weston is battling for it. Now White ends up throwing it up top. Shot on goal. Saved by Lewis. Kicked wide. Retrieved by Riley. Tries to chip it to herself, but temporarily lost it, and White holds it in. Boy, the Birds are really chasing right now. Shot by the left defenseman again, this time saved by Lewis. And luckily we got Paul there to support the rebound so that they couldn't get a clean backdoor tap in. But they walk it back to the front and they take a shot from the high danger area between the hash marks, and it's a 6-2 game. 9:28 left in period 2. Face off. Won by the Blades. Declan chips it back to Jackson. Arian. Jackson has it. He tries to chip it up, but nobody's there. Declan on the back check knocks it away, and Jackson picks it back up and tries to chip it out. It's held in by White. They skated into Declan's skates. Shot blocked out front by Shea Connolly. Kick to the corner. Pass by White. Left defenseman tried to hold it in, but it danced on the edge of the blue line. And ref called it offsides. 8:59 left in the second period. Face off, won by Reed back to Declan. Declan tried to chip it back to Reed, but it's picked up by Hudson. Now we got Hudson entering with some speed. He takes a shot, And he scores! Just over the top of the goalie's blocker side in the top left corner of the net. And we got a 6-3 game, 8:48 left in the second period. Maybe that will be the spark we needed. Get some life back into this Maroon squad. Great effort play by Hudson and an even better shot. We got Reed on the dot. Reed wins it, back to Declan. Declan passes it over to Jackson, hits him with the skates. And here we are. All of a sudden we got Reed on the forecheck. Reed with a shot just wide. Goes and retrieves his own shot, tries to center it. He does. It's tipped out front by Hudson and saved by the goalie's leg pad, just barely. That was almost a tip-in goal by Easton.
I don't know. Is he talking?
Refs having a conversation with the goalie, not really sure what it was about. Face off. One by Easton, back to Michael. Michael tries to chip it towards the net. Easton with a shot. Deflected by Gabe. Gabe lost his stick. Picked up by Easton. Easton centering pass. Out front. And he scores! What a pass by Easton to Wyatt. And Wyatt with the tap in. That was some beautiful hockey right there. All right, maybe the boys got a little bit of momentum back on their side. Nice pass by Easton Hansen. Nice finish by Wyatt Leno. One can only hope.
Let's go! Let's go, gang! Let's go, boys!
6-4 game, 8:20 left in the second period. We're only not quite even halfway through this one yet. Face off. Gabe goes down. White comes out of there with it. Gabe comes in on the back check, knocks it away. Jackson Smith there to pick it up. He goes behind the net with a little bit of space. He makes a move, gets the puck up the wall, makes another move, but gets it knocked off his stick, held in by White. White makes an escape move. Wyatt Leno does a nice job of recovering, but then he goes down. Shot. Saved wide by Lewis. Ends up back on White's stick, though. Here comes Gabe. Gabe takes a pretty good angle, forces him wide. There's Michael to pick it up behind the net. Now Michael has it with a little bit of space. He sees Wyatt, hits him right on his tape, but he's met by some white jerseys. Now a shot blocked by Michael. Picked up behind the net. Jackson and Gabe attempted, but a white player came flying through there, knocked it to the corner. Thrown towards the net, retrieved by Jackson Smith, who tries to get it out. Gets it to Easton, who gets it to Gabe. Gabe tries to chip it. He does, over to Easton. A little bit of a battle, or batting it around the neutral zone. Here comes White again. Jackson Smith with a really good gap control there. Stays tight with the White player. Oh, a long backhand, weak shot. Saved by Lewis. And it looks like it's time for the goalie switch. Here comes Brooks. Nice job, Lewis. Let's go, Brooks. And Blades will change lines. Riley, Macklin, and Paul with Bennett and Weston. Face off. It's at the ref's feet. No real winner yet. Bennett Capesi comes in to support. He chips it up and gets it out of the zone. Paul steps up and picks it off. Paul has it, but he gets it taken away from behind just as he looked like he was going to hit Riley. Now Bennett steps up on the back check and throws the puck to the far wall. Weston had there for a second, but lost sight of it. Now Riley comes in. Puck gets thrown out front to a dangerous area. Macklin gets taken down, but he was going to play the puck, which is White player throws it towards the net. It goes wide. Centered by White. Nobody there. Right lefty comes up, tries to take a shot, throws it wide. Come on, Blades, let's get that puck back. All right, Riley comes in. She grabs it. She makes a move to the middle, but now she's got some space. Now she goes to the outside. She gets taken down. Macklin there. He makes a move with the puck. He sees some space to the left. He runs into Paul. It's lost it at the blue line. Now Riley comes in. Paul, Riley, Macklin, all kind of right there on the puck. And White comes over and takes it away. Some guy with the name Fugazi on the back takes a shot. Brooks makes his first save in his shift. White swings it from left D to right D, and they're walking to the high slot. Dangerous area. Shot saved by Brooks. Rebound goal. Just too easy of a chance for their defenseman to get that type of shot. Just not getting enough pressure on the points. 7-4, 5:23 left in the second. Face off, picked up by Jackson area, and he throws it in deep. Smart play. Now we're on the forecheck. We got Reed going down there to get it. He uses his body to shield off the White skater, waiting for some support. Hudson comes in. But puck just squirts past him. He's poked up to Shea, who holds it in for a second before they finally do get it out. Now Declan goes to retrieve it in the defensive zone. Declan has it. He sees a streaking. I'm not sure if that was supposed to go to Reed or if that was going to Jackson, but it ultimately ended up with Reed. Now Jackson has it. Jackson makes a move, takes a shot. Good save by the White goalie. Now Hudson's there. Now Declan sees it. Oh my goodness, he overskates it. He had a golden opportunity that he misses as a result of it. Puck dumped in deep by Shea. Declan would have had a prime shot from the high slot if he'd have caught that puck. Now Jackson chips it deep. Hudson on the forecheck. Going to the far side. There's Jackson again, playing aggressive. Nope. White making a move up the ice, but they're kind of skating into a 1-on-4. And they walk all the way around the net. Another dangerous high slot area shot. And we got a whistle before the shot was even attempted. I'm not sure what the call was. Did you see what the call was there? It was in the crease, okay. So, called a White player standing in the paint next to Brooks. So, took away his own player's high percentage shot attempt. 4 minutes left in the second period. Here comes Unreal again. With the puck, Wyatt comes down there to support, takes it away. Now he's carrying up the left side. Gets it taken away from the back checker. Now we have a couple guys running into each other. And here they come. Nice angle by Michael. Michael forces the puck to some empty space where Easton picks it up and chips it all the way down for an icing. Don't think he meant to throw it that hard. I think he was trying to chip it to open space where he could go get the puck and just put too much on it. 3:31 left in the second. Face off, one by Easton. Back to Michael. He gets it taken away, but Jackson's there on the other side of the net to help support. Now shot by Unreal is blocked. Picked up behind the net by Unreal. They try to walk out front. We got Gabe, we got Jackson, we got Wyatt. A lot of blades there getting in the player's way, and puck's being batted around. And it finally came out of the zone. Now Michael has it. He's got space. He sees Wyatt. He hits him. Wyatt tries to chip it to himself, but White player gets over there in time. And now here comes Unreal again with a 4-on-2. Jackson Smith steps up, knocks it off their stick. It goes back to a different player who takes a backhand shot, saved by Brooks. Oh, another centering pass by Unreal to a dangerous spot. Tipped out front, rebound. Right in the glove of Brooks. Nice save, Brooks. That was another dangerous opportunity. But Brooks bails us out. 7-4 Unreal. 2:38 left in the second period. Face off. Swept to the corner by White. Back to the right D. He walks up, tries to take a shot. Shot is blocked. Tipped out front just wide. It would have gone in too. That would have been dangerous. Now out to the left D, who takes a shot. He throws it about a foot high over the crossbar. Behind the net, Riley comes to pick it up. Now she's got a little bit of speed. Here she goes. She's got chasers. She gets it knocked off her stick. She gets it back. Now Macklin comes into support. There's Bennett. He chips it up the wall. Icing's waved off. Now Macklin on the forecheck. And Riley comes over to help out. But UNRL has it behind the net. Puck thrown up the wall. Taken away by Macklin for a second, but then White has it back. Now Weston steps up, chips it back to Macklin. Macklin tries to enter, but now he's got a Blades player in front of him in the zone. Now it's back out. Then Kopecky throws a backhand towards the blue line, and White has it. Offsides on White. Here comes line change. We got Reed Zumbach doing 2 360s, I think accidentally coming off the bench. He's anxious to get to that face-off dot. Draw won by Blades. Hudson has it. Gets it taken away by White. Little battle there. Reed comes out of there with the puck with Hudson battling. He gets taken down. There we go. Now we got another Blades power play. And a slashing call on White. We got a minute 12 left in the second period. It feels like this is a spot we really need to capitalize. We're going to make this a game. We got Reed, Jackson, and Hudson at wing. Declan and Shea out there at D. Face off won by White. They try to clear it out. And they do get it out. And now they got some speed. Declan chasing. And he does a good job of knocking him away from the net, but they do get it back up to the right D. Now Reed comes over. Here we go. 51 seconds left in the period. We got Reed entering. He's on the far right side here with the puck. He swings up to Shea. Shea takes a shot towards the net. Blocked by White. Hudson has it up front. He takes a shot and he scores! Hudson dodged. The second time he's hit the top left corner of the net.
Wow, that's insane.
Beautiful power play goal. 7-5 White. 36 seconds left in the second period. This game's not over yet. Come on, Blades! Face off one. Jackson up to Gabe. Gabe tried to swing it over to Michael. He just got chipped away. Oh, here comes White with a lot of momentum going towards the net. Good recovery there by Easton to knock it to the wall. Slap shot by their right defenseman. Shot it wide of the net. Their right winger picked it up. He shot it wide of the net. Now their left defenseman's going to get a shot. He throws it. Tipped out front by Michael, but it goes wide. We got 7 seconds left. Wyatt has it. At this point, let's just get it out of the zone. White's walking, and that's the end of the period. We got a 7-5 game with UNRL South beating Blades Maroon after 2. We got one more period left. Oh, we're good. Man, we just have some breakdowns. Still, like, we're giving them that. They're just those defensemen taking those wide open shots. It's like they're either going to go in or they're going to get a rebound.
I know, it's so dangerous every time.
We got to get more pressure on them.
Yeah.
Like we're not seeing her playing. You know what I mean? We're just in the defensive zone. They're just going everywhere, just chasing.
Chasing, I know. Nobody's staying home.
Yeah. And if somebody does chase, you got to recognize the backfill. All right. Here's the buzzer. The third period about to start. Coach Sean, Coach Brian getting the boys fired up, and Riley. Here she comes to take the draw with Macklin and Paul at wing. And then we got Michael and Jackson on D. Face off. Batting around the neutral zone. Knocked off there, stuck by Riley. Macklin had it for a second. He's chip back up the wall. Riley's there to retrieve it. Jackson tries to chip it to her. Paul tries to step up. Michael does a nice job getting in front of it. Blocks a shot. Centered by UNRL. Backhand shot. Near post saved by Brooks. Another shot. Covered by Brooks after the initial save. 14:25 left in the game. Ooh, a little physical battle there on the wall. Nothing, no harm apparently. Puck attempted to be centered by White. Hit Macklin. Riley picked it up. She hits Macklin. Bennett steps up, jumps up in the play. Big defenseman. Here he comes towards the net. He's getting hooked, but the big guy never gets the call. Riley steps in. Puck ends up with Paul. He chips it to the wall. Now he has it again. Riley on an aggressive forecheck. Forces the puck off their stick. She over to Macklin. Bennett steps up, holds it in for a second, but now we got a 2-on-1 the other way. We need back checkers. Oh, Weston gets beat. We got Macklin on the back check. We got an attempted backhand to hit the crossbar, ringed around the post and did not go in somehow. Puck's in the neutral zone. Picked up by White. But they just throw it to nowhere, and Weston's there to pick it up. Weston tries to hit Macklin. Their defenseman play catch. Here comes White. Macklin jumps over to pick up the puck in space. Tries to go through the middle. Meets three White defenders. Oh, Shea goes down. Here comes White with some speed. Shea recovers. Macklin steps over and knocks it off their stick. Jackson, we got Macklin pursuing. All three forwards on the same side of the ice. Shot wide. Declan tries to step up, forces a pass. Reed intercepts it. Reed tries to hit Macklin. He gets it knocked away. And it's thrown back in by White, but there's Shea to retrieve it. Shea goes to space. He moves it around a little bit, tries to hit Reed, gets it intercepted. Hudson steps up. Puck's thrown back by White. This time it's White player. Knocked off his stick by Shea. Now Declan goes over there to meet him. He knocks it off his stick a second time. Then he gets it back a third time. Tries to center it. Hits the side of the net. Puck squirts up to the left defenseman. He shoots it over to the right defenseman. Jackson E over pursues. They throw it down to the right wing. He tries to center it over to their left wing. Declan chasing. Backhand shot. Saved by Brooks. Declan picks it up. He's carrying it up the ice. He's got some space. He goes wide. He gets chased down by a triple team. Reed comes in, holds the puck for a second, and now they got it out. And here they come the other way and into a 1-on-3 with some speed. Hudson forces it wide. Brooks with the save. Declan picks it up behind the net. He hits Reed with some speed. Reed makes a move, makes two guys miss. We got a 3-on-1 with Reed and Jackson and Hudson. Reed gets a tip on the pass. Great play by the White defenseman there to break up the 3-on-1. And now we got a penalty call. It looks like Reed with a roughing out in front of the net. Now the Blades are going to go shorthanded. 11:02 left in the third. That's a tough one there. We're on a 3-on-1 with a chance to cut it to 1, and 4 seconds later, we're shorthanded. I didn't even see what happened behind the play. Short-handed opportunity here for Easton. Drives to the net and he just, oh, we got a whistle with a loose puck. Not sure what we got going on. Do a little bit of pushing. All right, here we are. Minute 35 left in the penalty kill. White has the puck with some speed. We got Easton chasing. We got White entering the zone. Michael with a good angle takes the puck away. White gets it back though and centers it to the high slot. A great block shot by Easton. Another block, this time by the Jackson Smith skates. And then there's Michael to retrieve the third attempt. Chipped up the wall this time. Easton retrieves it, but he runs into a White jersey. Here's Michael with the puck. Goes back to the other direction where there's some space. Tries to chip it out. Really nice job to throw that thing into the neutral zone when we were in danger. We got able to finish our line change. Comes White with some momentum. Michael steps up, knocks it off their stick, and forces them offsides. .938 left in the game. 36 seconds left in the penalty kill. Face off by Gabe. And Pesky comes out of there with it, chips it through the neutral zone. We got 2 forecheckers though in a penalty kill, a little dangerous. And now UNRL's got a 3-on-1. Good hustle there by Weston to get back there and force him to throw it away. And now Gabe makes the pass to Riley. It's a race to the puck. Oh, she gets taken down. And there we go. We got another power play coming our way. 4 seconds left on Reed's penalty, and then we'll have a minute 56 power play. Luckily, no one got hurt there. Riley beat him to the spot, and all he did was hook her down because he lost the battle. Just a tough spot on the ice. Here we go, face-off 1. Thrown in by Weston. Riley really aggressive right now. Goes in and kicks the puck to herself. Tries to center it. Just split the 2 Blades players. Now UNRL throws it down the other end of the ice. No icing as they are now shorthanded. Picked up by Weston. He chips it around to Macklin. Macklin lost it there. Now it's kicked through the paint. Nobody's pursuing the puck right now. Luckily, Bennett steps up there and does get it out. White tries to get it back in. Gabe has it. He tries to chip it to Macklin, but White steps up and takes it away. Now Riley recognizes the puck's loose. She chips it up. We got a Blades power play here, but it doesn't look like it so far. Got a minute left on it. Macklin, Weston steps up. Down go a couple bodies. I said Weston, it was actually Macklin. Now Macklin missed the pass there, otherwise we would have had a 3-on-1. Here comes White. Now Bennett Kopesky is going to get a hooking call. And we're going to go back to the penalty box. 7:37 left. Now we got a 4-on-4 for 32 seconds. Shea and Declan out there with Jackson and Hudson for the Blades. Face off. right in front of the net, covered by Brooks. Only 2 seconds burned off the clock there. Back to the dot. Face off, one back to Shea. He chips it out of the zone. You got Hudson chasing. Putting pressure on White. They make a nice breakout pass. And they walk up and they take a shot, blocked by Hudson. Another puck thrown deep, this time picked up by Jackson E, who chips it over to Declan. Declan has it. He's got some space. He cuts to the middle. Now he goes to the left side of the rink, where he's got some room, but he lost it. Jackson E chips it up. Declan battling here on the near side. And White comes out of there, throws it over to the other side of the rink. They walk in. Now they try to center it. Great stick by Jackson E, who knocks it to the corner. Centering pass right out into the dangerous spot. Shot. Good save by Brooks. Rebound. No. Made a good first save. Just nobody there to clear it. Shot attempt went wide. White has it. Rebound. Shot fanned by White. Picked up by Jackson Smith, who's coming up the ice with some speed. He loses it, but then he gets it back. He uses the ref. Tries to go back to the middle, but loses it again. Now White has it. Here they come on a 2-on-1. And shot. Saved by Brooks. Great save. Michael being hooked does a nice job of still getting his puck on the stick on the puck and throws it up the wall to Jackson. Reed comes out of there with the puck. He makes an escape move. He sees Jackson. He hits him. Jackson throws it in deep. Now we got to go get it. Puck's behind the net, and it squirts out and covered by the goalie. (8-5) Unreal South. 5:25 left in the third period of the second game of the day. Face-off one. But now taken away by Unreal. Batting the puck back and forth. Bennett Kopesky steps up, gets it back deep. Wyatt has it for a second, but did Bennett hold that in? I think he did. Now Gabe's down there to try to retrieve it. Now Easton. White throws it around to the other side, and it is out of the zone. Now White has it. Now they're going up the ice. This time, Bennett Kopesky retrieves it. Makes a dangerous move, but escapes. Now he has it. He makes an attempted centering pass that would have been a really good one. Bennett goes down, loses his stick. He's looking for a call, didn't get one. And now here comes White on the 2-on-1. And they score. 9-5. Blades trail. .419 left. White has it. Shot from the high slot. Saved by Brooks. .357 left. Face off. Ends up on the stick of Paul. Has it knocked off. Here comes White. Declan rides the guy into the corner where Riley comes in to grab the puck. Kicks it around. Shea gets bodied. Puck ends up back behind the net where Declan grabs it. He makes a through his legs pass. Thought to Riley, but looks like she's injured. She's trying to get off the ice. So Declan picked it up and chipped it up to Macklin instead. White throws it up. Now they throw it out of the zone. We got Macklin in pursuit. Bad pass by White. Macklin has it. He's got a teammate there. Tries to center it. Chipped out front. Shot by Reed. Saved. Got a few forearms to the head there in front of the net, but ref separates them. .306 left. Face off, won by Reed. White steps up and takes it. Now they come on a rush, 1-on-4. Poked away by Jackson Smith. Really good job by Michael. Ride into the corner. Now Reed steps up, tries to take it away, but got 3 blades on the puck. And we chipped it right back to White. Puck thrown wide. Retrieved on the far side here by White. Jackson Smith takes it away. Hudson steps up. He grabs it. He sees some space, but then he blows a tire. Michael's there to pick it up. Michael finds Jackson. Ryan. Now it's back on Jackson Smith's stick, who throws it in. And here comes White on a 1-on-1 with only Michael K in front of him. Michael swings at it. Oh, Brooks comes out of the net and plays the puck, which was a good play, and knocks it away from the White player before he could get a shot. Here comes Reed Zumbach. Reed goes wide to the right side. Oh, and he called him for offsides. I didn't see that one, but he did make a little bit of a hesitation move at the blue line, but I still thought we were okay there. But 1:58 to go. Face off, won by Blades. Weston throws it in deep. Gabe's in pursuit, using his body, takes it away. Gabe tries to center it. He hits Kopeski. Kopeski makes the move, takes a shot, gets deflected, goes over the top of the net. Centering pass out to Bennett. Bennett with a shot, and again, glove. Oh, he gloved it. Rebound. Wyatt shoots it wide. Gabe gets knocked down, no call. White has it. Here they come. Now, here comes Weston. He steps up, takes it away, throws it around the net. The battle in front of the bench. Minute 15 left. It'd be nice to just get out of here without giving up another one. Centering pass hits the right defenseman on his backhand, but he walks in, takes a shot. I think that was either blocked or saved by Brooks. I'm not totally sure. Puck thrown up the ice. 50 seconds left. Here comes White with Wyatt chasing. 40 seconds left. The White players goes to the middle of the ice, and he just walked right around Declan and Bennett. Gets his own rebound of Brooks' save. Now Riley's back out there. That's good to see. Shot. Hits Brooks' glove and goes in. I think it might have been tipped. 10-5 with 21 seconds to go. Good to see Riley back in the game. Fair enough.
She's done.
But
Sorry.
hopefully that means she's feeling good. Face off won by Riley over to Declan, up to Macklin. Macklin chips it in, throws it towards the net. Riley in pursuit, throws it around the net. White has it, 8 seconds left. Let's just get out of here. Puck dumped in, 3 seconds. 2, 1, Shea. And that's the game. We'll see you tomorrow.